Alright, welcome back everyone, and at the end of the last video you might have noticed that something bad happened. It did indeed. We had an invisibility spell crash. I'd put some extra scripting in and not tested it properly. But that's cool. I've just got a way around that. If you're using Assassination skill, you're going to find an item very soon called the Cloak of, the Cane of Cloak and Dagger, and that will have the invisibility spell attached, and that casts quite okay. So, I'll just explain a bit about the invisibility spell. We're kind of done in here. We picked up the scroll there, which crashed. Tome of Infinite Wisdom, and I think we pumped some points somewhere. Now we can cruise back out into this area here. Now I want to keep those doors open there. I wonder if we can get back through this way. Yes, we can. Okay, now I pulled this lever down to open up this door and the door ahead of us there. Okay. Now here is the puzzle that people get kind of trapped on with the engine rooms. We pull this lever here, an energy ball will come out from over there. And wow. Okay, hold on a second. My mouse has just decided to die horribly. If you can just bear with me one moment, just grab a quick battery. A quick battery as opposed to a slow battery. Hilarious. Okay. Just gonna pump that battery in. Shiny. Blob will come out of there, down the hole. Cruise along through here. Hit that receptor. Blob will then re-emerge from that demon head, passing through hitting that receptor, then that demon head through to that receptor, then that demon head through to a receptor on the other end, and the opposite pretty much happens on the other end there. So we go across here, back and down, right back across, then back and down, and then that does the puzzle. Now, while the blob is moving along, we do need to be running along and activating gates to make sure it has a clear path. So we pull, for instance, we pull this lever here, it's going to open that and close this one. So we need to be quick while we're doing this. Okay, so just before we start the puzzle, we need to make sure that that is open, that side, and we need to make sure this side is open, not this side, and on the other end we do need to make sure that that side is open. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly save it. Hopefully I don't need to do a reload or a whatever. Now, if you fail in the puzzle, you will need to move to the emergency control room and reset that east wing porculus gate, because our normal east wing controls don't work. Tap the thing. Here comes the blob. Alright, as soon as that passes, we want to close that. There's our blob. Now here, there you go, we've heard it, it's passed through the gate. We can close and open those other two gates on this side now, and we can move back through just to see it open this gate here, okay? As well as that gate, it also opens two secrets. Let's go check those out. Scroll of Ice Healing. We've got our healing spell for ice now, which is good. And that is amplified by a rune orb, and yes, it is indeed this rune orb, exactly. And we have a couple of throwing axes too. Okay, that's this part of the engine room is done. We can now descend a little to the engine core area. It's a new area. These side strips across the room there, they're accessible via the room above us, but gates aren't open. Now, this is actually a teleporter puzzle, and we have a spot here. That green glowing space is where we need to go, and we can teleport ourselves around the place using that. Uh-oh, we've upset a crab. Just gonna get freeze burst ready. Okay, that takes us back to the beginning. As you can see, there's a note there. It's a bit of a clue for a puzzle down the track. Where's that crab? Okay, whatever. Okay, here we go, crabby. Nice. Rightio. Let me just check something. Where's Magic 17? Okay. Alright. Rightio. Let's take down two crabs, and these teleporters will teleport us back up to that big boss fight area. This is a dead end. Okay, we can go back in here. Now I'm going to try and find that note. Ah, note. Rightio. This gives us very, very explicit instructions on how to get through the experimental cells. In the original one, there was a note with broken kind of words in it and some hints and clues. It's very hard. Not much of a clue at all, more of just a confusion thing. So let's just keep that and try and get ourselves on over to that thing. Now, as you can notice, there is actually a wisp shift portal. Oh, come on. Alright. Wisp shift portal. Now, you can shift right over to that one there. Quite possible to do that, but let's try and nut it out without having to do that. Okay. Nope. Sometimes you get this on the first go, sometimes you don't. Okay. Alright, well, there... okay, I'll persist. I haven't made it easy, have I? Okay. and into the secret we go. So more wisp shift portals here, and I've got a chest through there and a chest over here. Let's grab that. Okay, scroll of vapor snare and trigger vapors. Okay, so these two we learn together, same level of skill, and it's actually a set, like a mine kind of thing. I'll show you after we jump out of this room. We can learn them now. Fiery shield in case we didn't already reforge one. Some more ammo. Mace we don't need. This chest. Okay, amethyst gem. Tarbead. Our halberd in case we need it. Tainted arrow. Longbow. Cure disease scroll. Okay, so we can learn that straight away. And that's just cure the party of disease. In case we're diseased. Righto. Get rid of that. I'm pretty sure we can wisp shift out in this direction. That'll bring us back out to one of the rooms in the engine rooms. Or we could just back through here. Alrighty, we can move on. Bit of taunting. Okay. Experimental cells over there. Alright, so you can read the note that we just found if you like. Or you can just watch this. So we need to press these buttons very quickly. And in these sort of timed puzzles, often you won't have time to turn on spaces. You'll just need to know the directions and go and do not much turning. The next combination, this one, that one, that'll open those things, those gates, and set off our fireball traps. Okay. Just gonna leave that. Getting there. Okay, so the first one we're after. We press this, get a fire shield going, keep moving straight away, click that button, and that'll open. Or it won't open that. It's supposed to. Perhaps not quick enough. Let's try again. I'm experiencing a bit of lag here, the timing. Wow, and that timing, that lag there is enough, that timing puzzle to just be off. This is annoying. Let me try again. Not really quite sure why we've got so much problem here with that. Okay. Just gonna sleep up. And that's really annoying. So, do you think maybe press that, then go get hit by that? Another way to do this. It's really strange, I've not had this. Yes. Great. Must have just been out on that timing. Okay. Speaking of timing, I think we have ourselves Scroll of Haste. Fire Magic 24, can't learn that just yet. And that goes into these ones. Rat Shank. We eat that straight away, please. We don't have to carry it. And we've got some herbs. Tome of Peak Agility. Gain the Agile trait, or 2 skill points if champion already has that trait. Also got some Tabby Boots. I think we've got some Tabby Boots saved, so we can chuck them back. Now, does someone not have the Agile trait? Or a Strong Mind Athletic? Yep, so we've got Agile here though. Also Agile there. Okay. So do we want the skill points, or do we want Agile? I'm thinking Agile. That would be kind of cool. Add that in there. Alright, so you can see the traits kind of build up if you know how to get hold of them. Heal everyone up. Yikes. Doofus. Okay, the next one we're after involves pressing a button over here and then heading back, and that opens that door just down there. Out of it should spring. Ow. Jeez, and that timing, that lag issue is really causing some suffering here. Okay, skull. We have a note. Okay, now this gives us a few clues. Blah 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 blah. There's a wizard in the spell next to me. He's whispering about a red gem. Okay, it's a bit of a clue for a puzzle. I slipped a key from one of the guards. It's important, etc., etc. Taking my bonecraft armor from me. Alright, I know if I had a Minotaur skull, amulet, couple of bloody skulls and some fangs, I could bust my way out of here. So this is in fact some War Chief armor ritual, if you will. We can chuck that there. And this way we don't need anymore. Chuck that. And in here, the bag, we have the key that he's referring to. We have a knife we can keep hold of. Chitin gloves. We can wear them. Pumps the defense a fair bit. And we can ditch that. Give him the key. He can have a bag for his armor rituals. Okay. Next combination. Get our way through here. Okay, the next one involves us pressing this button here. And then moving forward for this button. Yeah, opening that. There are indeed... Ouch. Bloody little scavenger things. Uh-oh. Wow, how did I, Scavengers and fireballs. Man. Okay. We'll just, resurrect Akroma. That's what you get when you underestimate scavengers. Dead heroes. That's how we get dead heroes and champions. Okay. Alrighty. There's a note on the ground. Blah blah blah. I need food and water. The ogres beat me up. Woe is me. etc, etc. Zeranthus, it's a mage name from, it's one of the NPCs from Ultima Underworld. Shameless reference there. Red gem. So we've got the red gem that we were talking about, and in case we missed them, lightning bolt, scroll, and also scroll of light, in case we missed them. Now, an alcove, and a red gem. Let's do it. In a box. So here we have Conjurer's Hat. Protection +3, energy 15, power +2. So I reckon we want to put that on. Seems like a good thing to wear. We can ditch our tempered longsword. I'm not going to use that anymore. Shed some weight. Alright, Night Bead. It's a new herb. If we put that in a potion, gives us rejuvenation straight away. Okay. If we want to add Milkreed, we get greater rejuvenation. Okay. I'm just going to go with rejuvenation for now. More Milkreed. Ghost Flame. Alright. Fire Magic 22. Don't think we can learn this one yet either. Now we're at 25 magic. Ghost Flame's really great. It's just a projectile fire spell, but it deals physical damage as opposed to fire damage. And this I got the idea from Ghost Flame, the magic spell, magic card, Ghost Flame, which is like red and 2 and deals 3 damage. And it's a colourless spell, which is kind of. Alright, Rejuvenation Potion. Ah, hey. We just mentioned this one. Tarby, Blood Drop Blossom, Milkreed. So we've got that recipe now. Not that we need it. We can just have it. Alright. Don't really need those boots of speed. Either. Get rid of some weight. Can't walk around without a wooden box. And we're going to take this red gem with us because red gems are cool. That's all we need from the experimental cells. We can make our way out. And we can close it up. Make sure that fireball doesn't mess us over. We've got the holding cells now. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't mind having a torch right about now, to tell you the truth. Ditched them all, did I? What a doofus. Alright. I know where one is. Ouch. Hey, scavenger teeth, missed that. Okay, sure. Ah, torches, right, sorry. And another torch. Good. Oh, leather cap, we don't really need that. We've got a torch. Yeah, sure, there's the torch that we were after. The torch there on the bench alcove that, the old alcove guys, Nikon and Chris Mann and whatnot. And there's one more baddie, was it? I'm not quite sure. This is the end for me. I cannot take this torment a day longer. There's no honor in this. I can't go on. So there's a death note and a dagger. It's a bit grim. Maybe not appropriate for all all the people, but let's get real here, folks. I'd probably top myself as well if I was in here. Alright. Now. We've got an ogre. Ouch. That hurt. Radio. Ring boots. Got ring boots. Don't really need them. There's a shirt. We need another shirt. Oh. Beautiful. Minotaur skull, that's what we're on. A rock. A scavenger. Don't get killed by the scavenger. Right. And you'll notice those marvelous little torch thingies from the community. Again, I apologize, I cannot remember exactly who gave us those, but a marvelous thing they are indeed. If you're watching the video and you've made something and I haven't referenced it properly, please say so. Do me a big favor. Okay, more mushrooms. And that timing is cutting into the soundtrack as well. I'm considering just calling it on this video and bang, and maybe just restarting and doing a bit of a check on what the hell's going on. Take that. Beast bone. Yeah. Alright. Should probably start throwing some of these things at people. You can see our the greater poison bolt, much larger bolt. Increase the size of the particle effect there. And yeah, that poison cloud. Not rewarding us experience. Let me take a look at that. Later on today. just finish up this area, then I'll call the video, I'll wind it up. Oh, another ogre too. Hey. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Crap. Run, Forrest, run! Oh man. And yes, another ogre that we did not get experience for because of that. But I do know of a way around that for that particular amplification. The amplified poison cloud, we can get around that pretty easy. Okay. Now, should probably do some bone crafting soon, so we can carry all this stuff. Give that to him. Excellent. All right, scavenger. Watch out. Bang. And there's a little note here. Now, Aaron, one cell over, has devised a hidden plate, which will open a door in Jermaine's cell, up the hall a little way. We have to collect some supplies, but there is a key, so it's giving you that key. Clue. Now, one cell over, we're here, and we hear the faint grinding of stone on stone, so there is a, I think it's this one? Yep. There's another knife for us. Right, food. And more blood drop blossom, much needed. Key. Another knife. I'll give that back to him for now. And another torch. We don't really need the torch. Possibly not going to use that either. Right. Now he is over encumbered. Okay. Gonna lose the bow for now. We're not gonna fire any more arrows off to worry about that really. Weight wise, I'm also gonna end up ditching those recipes pretty soon as well. Because oh yeah, there was a button. Press the button, Chris. Alright, stone on stone in the distance, so something else has opened up. Let me just get rid of this guy. Bang, buddy. Alright, Grimcap. Another note talking about the great battle mage Saruman. We all know who that is, but in this he is a different dude. Someone who's been captured by the Watchers, but maybe, just maybe, was with them all along. So I'll be here. Herbs are building up pretty quickly. And this is the secret. So we got the cutlass now, which is good. Cutlass. Now, if you remember one of our transmute, I think I've thrown the note away now, but we can transmute the sword that cuts, and it starts with cut, and cutlass is the sword I'm referring to. Okay, so we can transmute this one. Let's do so out here. Transmute a cutlass to create Vorpal Blade. So we've got a cutlass, green looking cutlass. Vorpal Blade. Swords 18, attack power 20, accuracy 10, speed 15, dexterity +1. So reptilian affinity, lizardmen get strength +1, speed condition, and the poison resistant trait. Should really rename the speed condition to haste, because that's what it's called. Vorpal Blade, just write that down. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And the poison resistant trait. Okay, this is cool for a number of reasons. Now, first of all, what we can do. Unfortunately, can't equip that. Alright, so we need sword skills. Unfortunately, my Lizardman's going axes. Not really quite sure. If you got a Lizardman with swords, this is a great sword. You can pretty much equip and re-equip just to keep that haste condition active. Also gives you the poison resistant trait. So if you equip this to your Lizardman with sword skill, what you can then do is go and eat one of our poison glands. It's referring often uses the game as a dare. Soldiers would eat the gland not knowing how potent it would be, hoping your resistance was high enough. Such a practice is outlawed. Only the most poison resistant survives. So if you have the poison resistant trait and you eat a poison gland, you can get nourished and get skill points from that. Okay, so it's an easy way to build some skill points up, eating those poison glands. But no, the Vorpal Blade. Now, also what we can do here, we can transmute the Vorpal Blade, but we need 46 to transmute the Vorpal Blade. Alright, so I don't really know if we're going to really want to keep this Vorpal Blade around. It's just going to weigh us down. And we can find Vorpal Blade a little bit later as well. Where's that key? Alright, so we've done the holding cells, experimental cells, and now we're going to keep moving on. Now I'm going to wind up the video here, just in this area. We've got a storage room, which we need the ruby key for. It's an ornate key with a red gem. That's from Chris, man, I'm pretty sure. Open this up. Tomb of Lich Balthar. So we've got another Lich battle here. And we step here. Only the Fallen may pass. Alright, and again, everyone asks, why can't I get into the Fallen rooms? Because you can't get into the Fallen rooms just yet. And we've got 2 buttons will keep you here with plenty of time to turn around. So it's another puzzle trap area. Skill points wise, we've got some 4 there. I'll worry about that in the beginning of the next video, but let's call it for now, and I'll try and sort out this our laggy jerkiness issues. Probably got some things running in the background. Okay, we'll see you next video. Bye bye.